in here today, folks. A lot of heavy hitters. We've got Justin, who's one of the current weekly leaders, along with Sackville-Baggins, and Harrison, currently the overall leader, and of course Tim Avatar, doing battle yesterday with Harrison mano y mano, and really just an epic word hoax, one for the ages. You'll see that on Word Hoax Classics one day. You can mark my words. Let's check out this is the overall leaderboard right now. So Harrison on top. Oh wait, no, this is I'm sorry, that's yesterday's. Jeez, let me pull up the sheets. Otherwise, welcome all of you out there that are watching. We're just hopping right in right now to the final Word Hoax round of the week. So let me just do this real quick. I'm going to play our intro so people really understand what's happening, and then we're just going to get this show on the road. It's a cruel world out there. It's hard to know who to trust. Seems like around every corner there's another hoaxster, jokester, or cloakster. In the end, one thing I've learned is the only person you can trust is yourself. But don't take my word for it. See for yourself with Word Hoax, the game of verbal cloaks, jokes, and master strokes. It'll make you lie to your mama, but don't worry, she's probably not playing this round. Here's your host, Tom Sherman. Woo! All right. So that's what we're doing right now for the game. I'm dropping the link to the room in the chat here for all the players. And I also have the current leaderboard properly set up for the folks at home. So here we go. Harrison joining in round 4 yesterday, getting 3 points, solidifying his lead atop the leaderboard with 12 points. Sackville-Baggins not attending yesterday and falling to second, keeping his 9 points. Tim Avatar getting a 2 point and not quite able to take over Sackville-Baggins, but still in it for the weekly or for the total overall leaderboard. Meanwhile, Sackville-Baggins and Justin both have a slim 1 point margin over Harrison, mark my word, and Tasha for the week. So we'll see. We'll just have to see what happens today when we play this game. Checking into the lobby. We only have 3 players in the lobby, although we have 5 people on screen. So let's investigate that. All right, we've got Tasha, Harrison, Justin. All right, Ava, Tim, and now player 8584. I'm assuming that's going to be Baggins, and it is. All right, so we've got 60 seconds on the clock. Here's the rules of how to play. I'm going to read a word, acronym, person's name, or movie title. You have the set time limit to supply a trick definition for the word that sounds plausible enough. Other players might guess that definition. No Googling's allowed, and please keep it PG-13. This is a family program, folks. Once time expires, we'll read the set of fake definitions along with the real one and guess around the room. You get points if other players pick your fake definition or if you select the correct definition. You can select your own definition, although you will not get a point for that. You only get it if it sways the opinions of others and they select your definition as well. So round 1, we'll define a word. Round 2, we're going to write a biography of a person. And then round 3, we're going to write out the plot of a movie title. So after that, we crown the champion of the day and then award our NFTs. We've got 2 NFTs going out today, the winner of the day and then the winner of the week. So a lot on the line right here. And without further ado, we're going to pick our first word, and that is Glendoveer. Glendoveer is the word. I'm starting the round right now. Think of NFTs like keys to the future. Right now, as humans, we interact with businesses and organizations much like ants might their queen. slaving away day in and day out for resources to give to the queen so that she may survive. NFTs turn this one-directional relationship into a community partnership. Owning NFTs of organizations will allow those owners special perks like early access to future products, exclusive content behind paywalls, and access to the inner community. Not only that, but NFTs are transferable, allowing owners to sell at a premium, which in turn appreciate all other NFTs held by community members. So NFTs are part art, part online identity, part admission to a virtual country club, part crypto speculation, part generational wealth, and all real, baby. Wow, we've got 5 seconds left. Justin and Harrison in, Baggins in, Tasha in, Ava Tim, will he make it? He does not. Wow, that's a tough break to start there for Ava Tim. Let's hope that doesn't hurt too bad in the long run. Glendovier is the word. Here are our definitions. Number 1, single malt whiskey from Isle of Islay, Scotland, considered top tier. Number 2, anything green in a forest. Number 3, a race of beautiful sprites. Number 4, to map geography by wandering aimlessly from nowhere to nowhere. Or number 5, a village in the north of Scotland known for its peaty, smoky whiskey, Glenfiddich. So again, for Glendovier, number 1, single malt whiskey from Isle of Islay, Scotland, considered top tier. Number 2, anything green in a forest. Number 3, a race of beautiful sprites. Number 4, to map geography by wandering aimlessly from nowhere to nowhere. Or number 5, a village in the north of Scotland known for its peaty, smoky whiskey, Glenfiddich. So those are our options. We're going to start the votes, and as is traditional, we're going to start here with our current leader, which is Harrison. What are you thinking here?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with the Scotch, the whiskey in I guess the first one.
The first one. All right. Single malt whiskey from Isle of Islay, Scotland, considered top tier. Interesting. Not choosing the other whiskey option, the Glenfiddich. We'll see if that pays off. Let's go to Baggins now as our second in command here of the leaderboard.
The one Harrison didn't pick.
Wow.
Gosh.
Baggins zaggins hard away from Harrison to the number 5 definition, a village in the north of Scotland known for its peaty, smoky whiskey, Glenfiddich. All right. Tim Avatar, this is big for you. You didn't get your definition in, but you have a chance to select the correct one.
Yeah, this is key. I really kind of need this one if I'm gonna stay in the running here. I'm gonna go with the least matching of the other definitions, I think, and just go with the one that says anything green in a forest.
Anything green in a forest. Number 2, steering clear of all that whiskey talk. That's probably a smart move. Who knows? Justin, what do you think?
I don't like the 2 Scotch definitions, so I'm gonna do the same answer as Tim Avatar.
Flanking Ava Tim here with anything green in a forest. Let's see if Tasha. Now, Tasha, you've normally flanked with Baggins or Harrison or one of the others. Are you gonna stick with somebody's definition, or are you gonna branch out here and try for something else?
I'm actually gonna go with number 5. So following Mr. Baggins there.
Following Mr. Baggins, a tried and true method. Let's see if it works. We're going to submit the guesses and reveal the results. Harrison getting a vote from Harrison with a single malt whiskey, Isle of Islay, Scotland, considered top tier. Sneaky move, but unfortunately not paying off this time.
Probably too early to do that. Probably
a little too early. A little too early. Tasha, meanwhile, getting 2 votes from Justin and Avatim with anything green in a forest. Justin getting 2 votes back with a village in the north of Scotland known for its peaty smoky whiskey, Glenfiddich, possibly aided by Harrison's strong pick for his own off the breaks. And then Glendoveer is actually a race of beautiful sprites. Fun fact. So who would have thought? I tried to look it up on Google Images to show everybody, but it actually just pulled up a golf course. So I don't know. It's, just it looks nice.
Are we sure
that would have been a good answer?
Is that what they prefer to be referred to as?
Yeah, that looks like a lot of green there. I don't know.
It's that is a lot of green. Avatim making a good point. That is a lot of green. We'll have to submit that to the judges. See if there might be an extra point in order. Tim, so what was your guess or what was your definition going to be, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, my definition was it was tough. I was still kind of formulating as I was typing, so that's why it slowed me down. That, and then you guys have got the ad space thrown in there just for some added competition, make it a little more difficult for us. So I'm listening and typing, and I'm thinking, I made it about someone that repeatedly did a certain thing, and I couldn't think of what that thing was going to be in time. So that's like a repeat offender in the area of, and my head went blank. So I was just trying, and then the wording was going off. So yeah, I can't say that I had a clear cut definition, or I would have probably squeezed something in time.
Tough start there, but no worries. I mean, you can still get there's a lot of players here, so a lot of room left to work with. Right now, Justin and Tasha are the only people on the board, each with 2 points apiece. And now let's see the word of the day, or the biography that we're going to write. Biography. The person's name is Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa is the name. I'm going to give you 70 seconds on the clock to start writing now. Look, I know what you're thinking. How do I play this game? Get in on these NFTs. Quit my corporate job. Well, let me tell you, it's easy. We run 2 competitions daily. Word Hoax, which you're currently watching, and Clash of the Pencils, a 1-page story contest where the internet public picks the winner each night. Both are a quick creative workout to get your mind right during the day, not to mention the fame, glory, and NFTs. If you're interested in playing either of these games, reach out to me, Tom Sherman, in one of the following ways. On social media, send me a DM in Twitter at ShermQ5 or at Story Squad HQ. Give us both a follow while you're there. If you're watching on the Facebook stream, send me a message. Other contact methods include any other way you can think of reaching me, up to but not exclusively playing 6 Degrees of Tom Sherman, smoke signals, and of course, skywriting. Four seconds left. Only 2 players in so far. And here we go. We've got them all. Looks like Justin might have dropped out of the room. Is that true? Are you having technical difficulties there, Justin?
Yeah, I submitted, but then I submitted with like 5 seconds left, but it said time's up after I hit submit. So I don't know what happened.
We're gonna have to, we'll have to get the devs on that. But you still might be able to take a guess here. Let's see. Actually, here, try to click back into the room because I don't actually see you playing at all. So let's if you try that first, we'll start with well, I'll read the definitions and we'll start with Tasha for guessing. Mansa Musa, number one, actually born in Persia, ascended to the throne of Zoroastria before his untimely death brought about capture by the caliphate. Number two, a Samoan chief best known for his efforts in ending the tribal wars of the 19th century. Number three, Mongolian warlord who was defeated by Genghis Khan in the Mongolian steppe. Number four, ruler of the Mali Empire in the late 1200s to 1300s, credited as one of the richest men in the history of the world. Number five, the character in Conan, Temple of Doom. All right, so here are your Mansa Musa. Here are your biographies. Number one, actually born in Persia, ascended to the throne of Zoroastria before his untimely death brought about capture by the caliphate. Number two, a Samoan chief best known for his efforts in ending the tribal wars of the 19th century. Number three, Mongolian warlord who was defeated by Genghis Khan in the Mongolian steppe. Number four, ruler of the Mali Empire in the late 1200s to early 1300s, credited as one of the richest men in the history of the world. Or number five, the character in Conan, Temple of Doom. So we're going to start our voting here, and we'll start with Tasha. What are your thoughts here?
I'm thinking 2 or 4, but I'm gonna go with 4.
2 or 4. Going with 4, ruler of the Mali Empire in the late 1200s to early 1300s, credited as one of the richest men in the history of the world, beating out the Samoan chief, quelling the tribal wars of the 19th century. Justin, what say you?
I'm going to go with 2, Samoan chief.
Zagging where Tasha is zigging and going with the Samoan chief best known for his efforts in ending the tribal wars of the 19th century. Interesting. Trying to make some daylight between the other current leader. Let's go to Avatim.
Yeah, can I first off say that I'm impressed how incredible these answers are. I don't know that any of these could be, completely made up or fake. Could I get you to read off the first one again? Is that
The
the one
first
with the
one? Yes, actually born in Persia, ascended to the throne of Zoroastria
Yeah, you
before
can
his
stop there.
untimely death.
Stop at Zoroastria. Either this person is excellent at making up other words that are that we've never heard of, or that's got to be it. So I'm gonna go with number one.
Going with number one, based on the Zoroastria, quite a word there.
Yeah, the last word on that one too got me, but
Yeah, it really, Baggins, you weigh in on Zoroastria as a word in
Tim
general.
got me. I'm going one.
You're going one with Zoroastria as well. Harrison, what do you think about Zoroastria, and are you going to follow Baggins and Avatim's sudden swell? Oh, you're muted. If that's what I thought you were just thinking. But Harrison, you're muted. If you
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. So I like Zoroastria, but there's one that has the word credited in it.
The ruler of the Mali Empire, late 1200s to early 1300s, credited as one of the richest men in the history of the world.
There's some level of specificity there that the other ones don't quite have. The rest are like one sentencers, except for number one.
Right.
Which I think. Okay. Well, whatever.
All right. You're going with number 4.
Is that the one with credited?
Yeah, that's the ruler of the Mali Empire, credited
and
as
then what
one
was
of the richest.
3?
3 was Mongolian warlord who's defeated by Genghis Khan in the Mongolian steppe.
Fuck. I'm going to go with Mongolian steppe.
Going with number 3, was thinking about number 4. Let's see if that sudden change of heart makes some, I don't know, points. So we'll reveal these results, and Baggins snagging Harrison's vote late there at the end with a Mongolian warlord defeated by Genghis Khan in the Mongolian steppe.
It's the highlight of my
Avatim.
week. That's the highlight of my week.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Wow. Really just rubbing the salt in Harrison's wounds right there.
But you picked
Avatim,
mine.
meanwhile. What?
Sackville picked mine.
That's right. Well, yeah, Harrison here, meanwhile, getting quick revenge, actually born in Persia, ascended to the throne of Zoroastria before his untimely death, getting Avatim and Baggins' vote. So, and then Avatim gets...
I don't know if Zoroastria was a place or not, but before Persia was taken over by, or like became Islamic, or however it went down, they were Zoroastrians.
Zoroastrianism is one of the oldest monotheistic religions in the world, having originated in ancient Persia. So really digging deep there, Harrison, to pull that one out. And that specificity is what won you those points. Meanwhile, Avatim got Justin's vote with a Samoan chief best known for his efforts ending the tribal wars of the 19th century. And then the real definition voted on by Tasha, ruler of the Mali Empire in the late 1200s to early 1300s, credited as one of the richest men in the history of the world. And here's Mansa Musa. Fun fact, he took a trip to Egypt and apparently gave out so much gold, he caused crippling inflation for 8 years following his trip to the Egyptian Empire. So, I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do with that information, but use it wisely. All right.
Timbuktu.
And then
that's where Timbuktu was in Mali.
Okay.
Just a little factoid for you.
I like it. I like it.
Never knew.
I like it a lot. I don't know, I don't know what I'm going to, again, all I can say is we're on to the third round now. And this is the one of the best rounds of the day, personally, in my opinion. And that's because we're defining some movie titles. And the movie title this time around is going to be it's going to be Project A. Project A is the movie title. And I'm going to be putting a few extra seconds on the clock for our competitors here. I'm putting 80 seconds on the clock. So if you can't come up with a movie title for Project A in the next 80 seconds.
Is Justin in the lobby?
Let me check. Justin is not in the lobby. Justin, if you're out there, let me know. He's are you?
I think I'm back in.
I don't see you in the lobby, so that's what's concerning me. That's a oh geez.
I see everybody else in the lobby.
Yeah, I don't think I ever lost Justin.
Really? All right. Well, let's keep. Yeah. All right. Let's run with it. I don't know. That's fine with me if it's fine.
Yeah,
with
let's
you.
go with it. It's the magic of technology.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, he's
all right.
He's
so
on
here
my,
we go.
I was gonna say he's on the stream screen, but I don't have him in the game lobby.
Oh, my bad. In the game.
Yeah, I don't,
my bad.
I don't have him
my
in the
bad.
game lobby.
Sorry.
Multiple lobbies.
Never mind. Ruining everything.
No. That's a strong tactic. Although currently Tasha's in the lead with 3 points. So if you ruin everything, then you're probably gonna lose because you have 2 points. So that's you don't want to ruin things too quickly now, Harrison. So Tasha's got 3, Harrison's got 2, Avatim and Baggins both have 1. Justin has 2, according to my notes. Although some technical difficulties here. We'll see if this pans out. So Project A is the movie title, and we're starting it right now. I don't know what to say, really. When you get old in life, you find out life is this game of words. I mean, the difference between winning and losing here is so small. You know, one adjective too late or too early, you don't quite describe it. One plot line too slow, too fast, you don't hook your readers. The words we need are everywhere around us. They're in every story, every setting, every sentence. On this app, we fight for each word. On this app, we tear our rough drafts to pieces for that word. We claw with our fingernails for that word. Because we know when we add up all those words, that's going to make the difference between winning and losing, between living and dying. And that's what living is. The 6 words in front of your face. Now, I can't make you do it. You got to look into the mirror, look into your eyes. And I think you're going to see an author willing to go get that word with you. That's Clash of the Pencils, folks. That's all it is. Heart-wrenching stuff there. It's and you know, it's not just Clash of the Pencils. That's also Word Hoax. So that's a. Have you guys all turned in your work? Because I don't see anything popping up on my screen. But everyone's sitting here laughing at the screen, hands off the keyboard.
I'm submitted.
Maybe it's on my end here. Uh-oh. That's not
Yeah,
good.
I'm submitted.
Oh. Is everybody else submitted? Wow.
I did not, but it's just blinking times up at me, so I didn't get it in time.
Oh no. Yeah, my screen's now frozen. So I'll show you guys what it's looking like here. I'm got nobody submitted, and I don't know if jeez. Jeez.
Maybe add 20 seconds again.
All right, I'll add 20 seconds. I got no problem with that. Otherwise, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. I might have to just drop a new lobby link to you guys, and we'll just have to play one quick round, and that would be pretty brutal. So if you can, copy and paste your definitions. If not, just a classic sort of.
Does read the definitions do anything?
No.
Oh, dagger.
Yeah.
Okay, so so I just put in my definition that I had.
Here, copy and paste the definition that you have right now,
and
I'm going to just give us a new lobby code. No, hold on. Just hold on. So go to HBUP for a new lobby code, and we'll just copy and paste what you got into it, and hopefully we will be able to get this back on the road in under 80 seconds, so we don't have to listen to the whole monologue. Although still valid. It's still a valid monologue. But once a day, really, before it gets to be too much.
What's the code?
All right. HBUP.
In.
Yeah, that's tough stuff. In other technical issues, I should just tell the live stream too. If you're trying to play Clash of the Pencils today and you're signing up for the first time, we're working on it. All right, we're working. we're getting there. So this is it's good. It's good. All right. Let me see. I need to reload the definition here for 1 second. And where did it go? No. All right, HBUP. Bring in the own word. This is just for all the watchers out there. They're just on pins and needles. You know what I mean? Because now it's like, all right, we're starting the game right now, and I'm just gonna talk until you guys are all in. So the users out there, they've been watching this whole time, and now it's like, yeah, man, you cliffhanger, right? I mean,
You think?
We've got maybe. I don't. I don't know. I would hope. So we've got Tasha in the lead with 3 points. Harrison, or let's see, Justin had 2 points. Who else had 2 points? I have 3, 2, 2, and 1 and 1. No, Justin had 2. Harrison had 2. And then Baggins and Avatim both had 1. That's correct. All right. Jeez. And all right. So we've got 30 seconds left on the clock. Baggins and Avatim still looking for their movie description of Project A.
Wow, probably got a chance to switch it up.
Right. They might have been using this time a little bit, you know. And now they're both in. They used a full 160 seconds creating this. So if they can't come up with something good, I don't know who will. Project A, number 1. Fighting against pirates at the turn of the 20th century, the Hong Kong Navy are failing miserably. It's up to Sergeant Lung, Jackie Chan, to take matters into his own hands. Number 2, a satire from the 1990s involving what happens when Project B fails. Number 3, starring Ellen McNally and Clint Derringer, this 1954 comedy about a fallen angel will keep you laughing while tugging at your heartstrings. Number 4, exploring the boundary between heaven and earth, this team of scientists team up with a wide-ranging collection of spiritual mediums to tear a hole in the sky to free sacred ponies from the eternal weavers. Number 5, 1994 blockbuster hit starring Patrick Swayze, set in 2020 when vampires have taken over his small town. Or number 6, because the CIA can't figure it out, they call on The Rock to take matters into his own hands to bust an Argentinian drug ring in Miami. All right, so a lot of interesting movies here. Number 1, fighting against the pirates at the turn of the 20th century, the Hong Kong Navy are failing miserably. It's up to Sergeant Lung, Jackie Chan, to take matters into his own hands. Number 2, a satire from the 1990s involving what happens when Project B fails. Number 3, starring Ellen McNally and Clint Derringer, this 1954 comedy about a fallen angel will keep you laughing while tugging at your heartstrings. Number 4, exploring the boundary between heaven and earth, this team of scientists team up with a wide-ranging collection of spiritual mediums to tear a hole in the sky to free sacred ponies from the eternal weavers. Number 5, 1994 blockbuster hit starring Patrick Swayze, set in 2020 when vampires have taken over his small town. Or number 6, because the CIA can't figure it out, they call on The Rock to take matters into his own hands to bust an Argentinian drug ring in Miami. So those are your movies. We're going to start the votes, and we're going to start with our current leader, Tasha. A lot of different movies. Which one are you going to pick right now, and is that what you would watch on movie night?
Well, I think I'm going to pick one different than what I want to watch in a movie night, because anything involving like heavenly sacred ponies, I definitely want to watch that.
Right. That's fair. That's fair. But you're not going to pick.
But I'm going to go with the man, Jackie Chan.
Going with the man, Jackie Chan. Fighting against pirates at the turn of the 20th century, the Hong Kong Navy are failing miserably. It's up to Sergeant Lung, Jackie Chan, to take matters into his own hands. Interesting. Let's go to Justin. What about you? Are you picking what you would watch on movie night or something different?
I'm definitely not picking what I would want to watch. Because the one I want to go with sounds the most boring, and that's the one I think is the real one. Ellen McNally and Clint Derringer is my pick.
Starring Ellen McNally and Clint Derringer, this 1954 comedy about a fallen angel will keep you laughing while tugging at your heartstrings. Not what Justin would watch, but seems plausible. What would you watch?
It'd be a toss-up between The Rock and Jackie Chan. I love both of them.
That's fair. That's fair. Maybe a double movie night there. How about Harrison? Where are you fall? Are you going to pick what you would want to watch?
I'm gonna pick Jackie Chan. I would want to watch Patrick Swayze and
Not
vampires.
Yeah, Patrick Swayze set in 2020. That would just be an interesting piece just to see what they thought 2020 would be like with vampires in 1994 and Patrick Swayze. But going with Jackie Chan fighting off pirates in the Hong Kong Navy. Interesting move there. Going with Tasha. So now you're going to have to hope that you get it right and win some other points to take the lead for the day. Let's go to Baggins. Where are we at here?
I hate to do it because it's giving the NFT to whoever wrote this, but Jackie Chan, Hong Kong
Going
Pirates.
to Jackie Chan. It's got to be a good movie. If there's now 3 out of 5 people, Avatim, here's your chance to either make it or break it. Maybe. Are you going to go with the crowd and go with the Jackie Chan, or are you going somewhere else here?
Yeah, going last saved me from risking voting for my own to try to get some more support. So I don't. They're all so strange, to say the least, except the one. I feel like I would recognize any movies by a lot of these stars that are mentioned, except I don't know the older ones. But yeah, the Jackie Chan. I'm gonna go with Jackie Chan. I'll just cut it out there. Jackie Chan it is.
Going with Jackie Chan, fighting against pirates with the Hong Kong Navy. Seems like a winner to everyone. Let's see what happens here. Justin giving Avatim a vote with starring Ellen McNally and Clint Derringer. This 1954 comedy about a fallen angel will keep you laughing while tugging at your heartstrings. Meanwhile, the real definition, Project A, fighting against pirates at the turn of the 20th century. The Hong Kong Navy are failing miserably, and it's up to Sergeant Lung, Jackie Chan, to take matters into his own hands. So Baggins, Tasha, Avatim, and Harrison all getting the votes there, or getting the real definition. So let's see here. That's going to be Tim's got a total of 3, and then Justin's got a total of 2. Baggins has a total of 2. Tasha with 4, Harrison with 3. Tasha's going to win the day here, folks. If look at that, the comeback story really
Nice.
Coming in with 0 points at the start of last week. Now the champion of the day and potentially the week. I have to do some math. Tasha, how do you feel with this big victory?
Vindicated.
Vindicated. Great word. Great word. And it really just goes to show what happens if you just show up every day and put your heart into it and get those reps in, right?
Yep, all about the reps and the training.
That's there we go.
Spoken like a true data scientist.
That's a fact. So we'll go to the finale. Avatim on top, although that's just because it's an abbreviated technical difficulty here. And so, yeah, thanks for playing, everybody. I'm going to sign off because we're already running a little long, but I'm going to end the broadcast right now. Oh, wait, I didn't
Where
show
the standings at right now?
Sweet NFT, and I need the standings. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Can't just sign off. So, let me see here. Let me pull up these screens that are now all covering my stuff up. All right, so here we go. So Harrison, this is where we were. Tasha with 4 points, coming to 7 for the week. Harrison with 3 points, getting 6 on the week. Tim with 5 points for the week. So yeah, it looks like Tasha's going to win the week as well as the day. That's a double victory right there. That's huge.
Congratulations.
That's huge.
Good job.
So now do you want to comment on that? Like now that you've actually won twice?
So I don't know, winning twice. I think that might be overboard. I feel like I need to No, I'm gonna have to donate one of those NFTs here.
Ow. Wow, what a gracious winner there, folks. Tasha donating an NFT. Let's show them what. Look at this. These are the NFTs that Tasha, the IOUs that Tasha was going to get, and one of those, I guess, is now up for grabs. All right, how are you going to donate it, and who are you going to donate it to?
Absolutely beautiful.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna donate it to whoever can come up with like the coolest word without looking it up.
Come up with the coolest word without looking it up. You guys have 10 seconds on the clock. Just start shouting them out. I'm going to say crepuscular. I mean, I can play. Hopefully I can play. I don't know. That's.
You can play.
All right. Well,
looks
like I win.
Pandemonium.
I don't want to say that I won, but it looks like I won. I don't.
Yeah, I can't compete with crepuscular if you can define it.
It means active at mornings and evenings, like foxes or other semi-nocturnal, semi-daylight animals.
Interesting.
Awesome. Okay, I like it. You absolutely win.
There you have it, folks. And let me just say it was an honor. I appreciate it, Tasha. I want to thank you and all the fans out there that are really helping me make these IOU NFTs and give them back to myself. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do it. So I much appreciated. I'll update
Tom,
yeah.
Before we separate from the stream, can I ask who was responsible for and give my own honorable mention to whoever came up with the dimensions between heaven and hell and the sacred ponies?
I believe that was Sackville-Baggins. I'm going to take a wild guess.
Yeah.
Was that you, Baggins? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That was awesome.
Almost had my vote up until ponies. The word ponies.
Yeah, that's where you
A
lost
little
me
bit
too when I was
fantastic.
reading it. Was like from the Eternal Weavers. I was like, oh, this is just way too much. Like scientists, spiritual mediums, discover, the heaven and earth, liminal boundaries. That all makes sense.
Went
But
very.
But I
very
want to
well
watch it.
for
Is the thing.
Project A. Oh yeah, definitely want to check it out.
No, that's
Get that script up. I'm ready.
yeah.
Clash of the Screenplays is the next app, I guess.
Yeah, you just got to work that into a Clash of the Pencils story prompt.
Yeah.
And then today's prompt is a veteran returning from a long deployment. So it could be someone returning home after this battle with the Eternal Weavers and the Sacred Ponies.
Riding triumphantly on the Sacred Ponies.
Yes. Yeah. Sounds like a winner there.
Patrick
All right,
Swayze
folks.
wasn't working at all for anybody.
Harrison bitter.
All right.
Bitter that he couldn't get any. Normally,
All
this
right.
is Harrison's forte too, is the
lot of-
movie
that's fine.
movie description. But Tim Avatar took your formula and got Justin's vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does that make you feel?
Listen, the more people there are, the more chaos there is. So
Yeah.
I'm just glad I came out with a couple points. Got one good round in there. It's rough. It's rough when there's like three people, you can really play to the person. You can there's more strategy based on like when you answer the question, but this is a melee. This is a free for all.
This was yeah. And let's see, Harrison, it looks like you're still on top of the total leaderboard with 15. Sackville-Baggins and Tim Avatar tied in
So do I
second
get
with
any
11.
NFTs from previous wins? How does that work?
I owe you one from yesterday. I'm working on it. I'm really
What about retroactive NFT wins though?
You mean from like last week or 2 weeks ago now? No.
Yeah.
No. Good try there, sir. It's that was preseason, really, if you think about it. And now we're in the real deal. But yeah, I'm gonna get you those NFTs. I'm actually looking for a good time to mint them and like save a little gas fees. Like I was, yesterday I was like, oh man, like that's a lot. And then I logged in 10 minutes later and I was like, oh, that's even more. So I'm working on it. I'll get you there. I'll get you them soon enough.
Okay. All right. See you guys.
All right. Later, man. Thanks for coming. Dude, what's up, man?
Hey, we're still live.
Oh, shoot.